Welcome, you guys, and we are cooking. You would think I could say that's all I ever do, but it really feels like that's all I ever do. When you have a family and kids who, I don't know why, want to eat, you end up cooking a lot. So tonight is just a simple dinner. Anthony isn't here tonight. He is off playing D&D, so I've got the kids and Kyle, which is still one of my kids, darn near. We're all just gonna hang out, and of course Mom is here. You can see her floating around. She stayed in the kitchen and she was chatting with me. And so I'm just gonna make oven fried French fries. I don't know why, I was trying to think it was something else. So I'm gonna add just a little bit of olive oil. I want to keep it fairly simple. I don't want to put too much on it, but I do want them coated. And so I have another bowl out because I'm going to make hamburgers also. And while I'm doing this, I'm thinking, I don't need another bowl. I'm just going to reuse this one. That is something I am trying to work on, using more food that we have in the house and using less dishes. So I am just going to do a simple Johnny's seasoned salt, and I will cook them at 450 for about half an hour, and then I will take them out. I will flip them as much as I can because, as you can see, I'm not doing a single layer. I have too many people in the household to do that, so I will jack it up to 500 at that point and cook them for another 20 minutes. So the chub is 3 pounds. I was thinking we weren't going to have enough, and you will see I never touch it. 3 pounds, I mean the extra, I never touched the extra. So the 3 pounds made actually really good sized burgers. Mine was a bit much, but everyone enjoyed them, so that's all that mattered. And so I'm going to add it to the bowl, and then I will add very few seasonings to it. So like I said, I want to keep it fairly simple, so I'm going to add some salt. That was just sea salt. I had to remember. I'm going to add some garlic and onion. And then here's the kicker. I don't know what made me think of it, but I am going to add a little bit of beef bouillon, nothing too much, and I'm going to leave the ingredients like this until I put them on the griddle. to leave them in the ball form until I go to, when I put them on the griddle, I will smash them then, and I will do it just the one time, and then I will leave them alone as much as possible unless I'm flipping them, and I will only flip them once. So I added nothing to my griddle. I don't want to because these are, once again, 80/20. This is typically what I use in the house. And so Mom is currently looking because we are snowing really bad again. Anyway, so I have in the container above the griddle is smoke salt that I made, and I'm going to sprinkle a little bit on there, and then I will add the pepper. And as you can see in the bottom, I have pretzel buns, which when these are cooked and flipped, I will kind of make a little more room because they have shrunk at that point. And so I am going to start kind of toasting the pretzel buns, but you don't want to toast them too much because you don't want your pretzels to get hard. So here we go. And I am just kind of sticking them in the corner. I've cleaned it off, and you can see that the burger above it is quite juicy, and it is letting off some. The burgers buns never ended up soaked in them. They actually ended up really toasty. They didn't take any of that grease on. I got fairly lucky. A little bit is okay. It helps brown. But past that, that's not what you want. So everyone decided they wanted cheese, and actually afterwards, I could have really done without it. So currently the fries are still in the oven. I wanted them, even though they beeped, to continue to cook and stay warm. They ended up crunchy on the outside and nice and fluffy on the inside. So I am plating up everyone's burger, calling them to come get it. And then Connor is going to actually come in and grab the french fries out of the oven. And we ended up putting them in the bowl, and we are going to go have dinner. Everything else got chopped up earlier, thank goodness for Mom and Anthony. So we just had to sit down and eat. Thank you guys for joining us again, and we'll see you tomorrow. Love you.